Hi everyone, I've put out my link for my GoFundMe and I'm appealing to you to donate because I don't have money to pay my rent and my bills and my expenses. There was a coordination that was set up in this country to track me, and the police told me it was my family. I told the police there's no reason for my family to track me, to know where I'm going, what I'm doing, and they insisted that it is my family. So since coming to this country, I've been in and out of contracts like most people, and it's very disheartening. It's very soul destroying that I have to beg people for money. And every month I have to go to my mother, to my aunts, to my uncles, to my cousins, to my sister to say, I still don't have a job. Can you please help me with some money? And it's not the way I wanted to live. I didn't become a spiritual director or get my master's or go to Rotman to sit at home and beg for money. My mother didn't want to come to Canada. She wanted to stay with my dad's cousin, Cyril, in Zimbabwe. But he told her, you people have to take her. She can't stay with me. So my mother was upset. I told her, don't blame me. They didn't want you with them. There's no jobs. There's nothing there. So I'm putting in your papers for you to come. And so when she came here, it was very hard for her to adjust. And it's hard when people don't explain to you that they've got problems with their health or something's bothering them, and then they take it out on you. So I've been through a lot. I've supported my mother through everything. And the last 2 years, I've been sending out applications every day. I've been sending out applications not only here, but globally. And I just can't seem to get anything. So if I was mentally unstable, if I was delusional, if I couldn't hold a job, then yeah, I would say, you know what, let me just stay at home or put me in Sunnybrook and let the nurses take care of me. But I'm not. I can hold a job. I've done a very good job at all the companies I've worked at. And unfortunately now I do have to ask for help. To me, it doesn't matter if you are Hindu, Muslim, atheist. If you want to help me with some money, please click on the link and donate. Because I've asked the church many times for help. They have not been successful in getting that help through for my mother because she has no pension here, or for me. So I've tried every way possible. I've gone networking, I've knocked on doors, I've networked with people I know who own their own recruiting agencies, and there just is no work available right now. So I'm persevering. I'm not giving up on getting work. I'm applying wherever I can to educational institutions, to non-profits, to financial institutions. I'm applying everywhere I can. And I'm perfectly capable of holding 2 or 3 jobs. I've done it before. So, it's not nice. I think, some people are happy to do that. They don't care if they work or they don't work. But for me, and in Catholic theology, it's important that you work because work is sacred. And that's how you earn your income and you earn your living and you contribute to your society, to your community. When people are working, they are happy. And that includes the priests, it includes the nuns. Nobody wants to be sitting around all day watching TV, not doing anything. Yes, you can cook and clean and you can read, but how much can you do at home? And who wants to be dependent on the state? Nobody wants to be dependent on the state. That employment insurance only lasts for a year. And then after that, you're on your own. It's supposed to help you and tide you over until you get some work coming in. And there's just no work. I mean, people say there's lots of work, but if you look at the numbers of the jobs that are being lost, we lost 84,000 jobs in 1 month, and that includes seasonal work. And the job losses just keep growing. So while our Prime Minister is busy traveling the world, enjoying himself, meeting people. People at home have no work. And Pierre Poilievre is the one that's getting the deal signed and getting the agreements in place. So I don't know what people are voting for. Because for me, I would have gone back to Zimbabwe. If I had a job there, I would go. Even today, I would go. But my dad's cousin, Auntie Davina, told me it will be very hard for you because you're not a citizen anymore. You'll have to come back and then you'll have to earn your citizenship, and then it will take at least 2 or 3 years and they'll have to keep getting you work visas. So I even wrote to the Canadian embassy in Zimbabwe and I told them I want to come. I have tried every avenue to get work, and there's no reason for people to have me tracked and followed and then say, oh, they're doing it because they love me. That's a load of nonsense. They go wherever they want. They do whatever they want. They see whoever they want. Nobody stops them. So if it's my family, it's rubbish. It's rubbish. What, do they think I'm going to go run away or go have an affair with someone? It's rubbish. There's absolutely no need for me to be tracked and for people to know when I go in, when I come out. It's rubbish. Even including all these people that send me all these stupid messages about we're going to have harem parties at your home and oh, we want to invite you to an orgy. It's rubbish. If those are the values that Canada stands for, I feel sorry for this country because it's not going to get any better. It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. And I don't have jewelry to sell. My jewelry is not like expensive jewelry. Most of it is costume jewelry. I didn't have money to buy gold and to buy all these things so that I can sell it. I didn't get married. I don't have a dowry that I can take things and sell them at the jewelry store. And I've applied to retail. I've applied to pharmacists. I've applied to Shoppers Drug Mart. I've applied to anything and everything that I can apply to. So I'm putting that appeal out there and that GoFundMe link because I do need the financial help. And I don't reach out to my aunts and uncles anymore because they've already told me they can't help me. And they told me not to contact them for financial support. They don't have anything to give me. So, I'm reaching out to the public now. Because after going to the family, I went to the church. The church couldn't help. Not that they didn't try. They put my name forward. To share life within the parish, they put my name forward. But I wasn't selected, and my mother wasn't selected, and even Deacon Bill and his wife tried to get some money for my mother. So it's not my fault that my mother couldn't stay in Zimbabwe. And even up to a few years ago, before she got married, she wanted to go back. She spoke to Basil Saros, our old employer, and she said, we can go. I said, oh, that's fine with me. If he's got jobs for us, we can go. It doesn't bother me. Unfortunately, things didn't work out for Basil and them either. They landed up losing everything, so they also had to leave. So I don't mind. I mean, there's nice schools in Zimbabwe. There's a lot of private schools. There's nice schools there. I sent them my John Maxwell proposal, but I haven't heard back. I don't have a problem with going back to Zimbabwe and helping to teach in the schools, to teach theology, or getting involved in the private schools there. I don't have any problem with it. I have no problem. There's nothing worse than sitting around doing nothing every day, and hoping that a job is going to come for you every day. And who wants to be dragged to the police station? Not me. I had enough of that when I was growing up, when I watched my community being dragged to the police station, and because of the racism and all that. I do not need to stay in Canada and to be taken to the police station. No, thank you. And I'm not joking. I wrote to Cyril Ramaphosa when this investigation was going on with Credit Suisse. I wrote to his office. So everybody there in that South African government knows what happened to me. It's not a joke. And I've told all the South Africans too. If they have a job for me, if they know of somebody hiring, to take me. because I'm tired of sitting around like this and wasting my life. It's a waste of my life. It's not like I can go to anything or do anything. And even when the family has parties, they leave me out most of the time. They don't invite me. So I don't really care whether I stay here or whether I go back to England or go to South Africa or go back to Zimbabwe. It doesn't make a difference to me. What makes a difference to me is having work, being able to have the dignity of work and provide for myself and pay down my bills. I spent a lot of money getting that Rotman education, $10,000. It must have been more than that by the time I finished all my masters and all of that. That must have been at least another 10,000. Then all my certifications in HR. What a waste of a life if you can sit in a country and you educated and you qualified and you can't even get a job. That's a waste of a life. It really is. And I can leave my mother here and I can go now. She's remarried. She's very happy with her life. I am not happy with my life. I'm not happy and none of my prayers were answered. First of all, I didn't want to come here. I wanted to go back to Zimbabwe from England. But because of the land grabs and everything that was happening, I came here as a qualified worker. Highly qualified, highly skilled. I came here. I didn't come as a refugee. And you know what? The black leaders had our support, all of them. There's no person that left Africa that did it willingly. There's none of us. They had our support. It was only when the land grabs and all of that started happening and the joblessness and the unemployment got so high that people left. You think people like me are not sitting and mourning that Terror's passed away? I know him. I know him. He used to come to my grandfather's shop. And the sad part is yesterday I was just looking at my grandfather's photo and saying, "Oh, Papa, I miss you. I miss our shop in Kwekwe." And then I put on the news and I see this thing that, oh, Terror's passed away. Obviously, I'm upset. Obviously, and the whites here, they put comments on my page, "Go back to Zimbabwe." You know what? I would go. If I could get an opportunity to go, and if the schools would actually take me, I would go. It doesn't bother me because I've been hurt here over and over and over again. And on top of that, to be humiliated and taken to the police station for reporting what I was told to report? Oh, no, thank you. Make no mistake. If I get a job in Zimbabwe or South Africa or anywhere else, I will take it and I will go. Because this is a waste of my life. And half the things that are happening to me with high blood pressure and cholesterol and all of that, it's because of stress. I have done very well considering what I've been put through in Canada. Don't fool yourself. It's not a life bed of roses here. It's not. And I'm mourning the loss of Terror just like a lot of people around the world. I'm mourning his loss. I know him. He used to come to the shop. They used to say, "Oh, Terror's coming, Terror's coming." Yeah, I know them. I know them. And now the burden is on us. All the Wits graduates, the burden is on us. You think we don't feel it? We feel it. So whether you're Hindu or Muslim or whatever, if you can donate, please donate to help me. Because my mother's also told me she can't help me anymore. She's got no jewelry to sell. The family can't help me. They want to keep their own properties. They're not willing to sell it to help me. So I've got nothing. I've got nothing, and I'm the one that did everything for them. I'm the one that sponsored my mother and brought her here. I'm the one that used to make time for my uncles and write to them. I'm the one, and they know it. So please help me.